Well, Labor Day weekend and a lot of grilling going on these long holiday weekends. And I know a lot of us grill year round, but some of us, it's just a holiday thing. So a few things to remember as far as safety to make sure that everyone in your family is safe. Propane tanks, this is kind of a, getting these things filled. A lot of times people do the exchange thing, but what is our problem? We're afraid we're gonna run out. So we always take it back to the store. We either get it filled or we exchange it, and you might have had a half a tank left in there. This tank is 18 pounds empty, 38 pounds full. So here's a little tip. Buy yourself a second tank, because if you have a second tank, then you're never worried, and then so literally a second tank will pay for itself, I would think, in a year and a half, something like that. Gas grills, if you're cooking on gas, there's a lot of different grills, but the fire tends to come from underneath because we don't clean that. That's kind of disgusting, isn't it? So it goes. But clean that, because that's where those flames are going to come from. Of course, everyone cleans the grid. Now, you may have seen on, I meant to open this up. This is a wire brush. All right. So you may have seen on TV a wire, someone swallowed one that got caught on a hamburger, and now we don't use these very often. So everyone seems to be transitioning either to kind of a bristle, natural bristle, or like these. This is called a great scrape. Yeah, the great scrape. And what it does on a hot grill, it actually then marks your grid pattern. And so it's wood, it's a great way, but just remember, underneath is where a lot of that fire comes from. Good thermometer might be something you want to invest in. It's amazing what thermometers, how, you can get them on your phone now. They do everything. So depending on how much, but at least have something. And I shouldn't have to tell anyone this, but when you come out with this plate, put it on this plate, the clean plate, right? You all knew that, right? No, because there's someone there that didn't know that. All right, charcoal grills, great. The only thing you have to worry about a charcoal grill, these legs after a while can get rusted, and when you put a full load of charcoal because you're doing ribs or something like that, the whole thing can collapse. So make sure those things are still nice and sturdy. And as far as starting it, we don't so much use this anymore. That's another thing that has kind of gone away, spraying your charcoal. And then of course for the guys that like to start it and then do this, that is a fire hazard because that can come up and explode right in your hand. So what we like to recommend, this is you put a little starters underneath here, fill the kettle here with charcoal. It starts in about 5 minutes or so. Easy peasy, have a really safe holiday weekend.